Hey YouTube, Kira Twig here, bringing you guys my Runai's Odd Prophecy deck profile. Mouthful, it's a fun deck I've been working on. I did, I think, one dual video in the past with it, and a couple of you asked for a deck profile, but I wasn't able to give you guys one until Secrets of Eternity was officially out. So finally got all the cards for it, thought I'd give you guys a deck profile. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, it's a fun deck, so Mace, not too competitive, just fun to get some of the effects off, but let's go ahead and get started. I run 3 Performapal Trump Witch, probably one of your main pendulums of the deck. She sets up all your plays for the fusion summon for your main boss monster, which is Runai's Pendulum Dragon, which requires 1 Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon and 1 Spellcaster type monster. So her effect is in the Pendulum Zone, you can fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters you control as fusion materials, so you don't need polymerization if she is in the Pendulum Zone. And her monster effect is you contribute this card to add 1 polymerization from your deck to your hand. So very good overall, searches for what you need. 3 Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, another main card of the deck because he is one of the fusion requirements for Runai's. Run 3, he can search out your Trump Witch if need be, or your other pendulums, which are 2 Stargazer and 2 Time Gazer Magician. These cards set up your pendulum plays, their fusion targets for Runai's, along with Trump Witch. So pretty much with Odd Eyes, you have everything else you need in the deck for the fusion summons. And then for the Prophecy part of the deck, pretty standard, 3 High Priestess. With the spellbooks you run in the deck, she's easy to special summon off herself, but also is pendulum summonable as well, since she is a level 7, so you're able to pendulum summon her as well if you really need to. 3 Spellbook Magician Prophecy, once again, standard in the deck for his search ability. 2 Justice of Prophecy. This card can also, really help you out because you get to search for a Spellcaster type monster, level 5 or higher, which is High Priestess, and High Priestess is probably one of the best targets for Runai's since she has a high level if you don't have Time Gazer or Stargazer ready for you. But you can also search for, with Justice of Prophecy, Stargazer Magician, which is one of your pendulum scales, so you can use her effect to get it that way. So it's really, a good setup card. And then for the spells of the deck, I run 2 Polymerization. I only like running 2 because Trump Witch has her own effect, and the search, sometimes you can open up really bad, open up your 3 Polymerization, 2 Trump Witch, and then making the other Trump Witch pretty useless. And then for the spellbook part of the deck, I run 3 Spellbook of Secrets, pretty much because Secrets can search out anything you need for the situation. Same with Crescent, early game, really good. 2 Grand Spellbook Tower, just for that draw power that this deck does need. And then for the 1 of each, 1 Fate, 1 Eternity, 1 Master, 1 Power, 1 Wisdom, just because you couldn't focus too hard on this deck with the Prophecy variant before it would, just be taken over by the other cards. You had to find a perfect balance between everything, and running 1 of each of these was probably the best thing for me. And then for traps, I run 2 Dimensional Prison, 1 Compulse, 1 Bottomless, 2 Mirror Force, and 1 Solemn Warning. I don't have an extra deck prepared exactly for this deck, mostly because the whole fun of the deck is to just get Runai's out. But if you were thinking of making, maybe a, full extra deck for this, I'd basically recommend, the basic Prophecy extra deck, which are rank 2s, rank 7s, all that much. Stuff that could work with the pendulum cards well, so maybe a couple of rank 3s if you really, in an emergency situation, need to overlay your Time Gazer Magicians with your Justice of Prophecy. It all works like that. Any other fusion targets which you think would work with this deck, revolving around spellcasters and whatnot. Like I said, it's just a fun deck. I have a lot of fun with it messing around on DN. So hope you guys enjoyed as well. Definitely give it a shot. You might just find it's the crazy fun deck you've been looking for. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.